Satanas.
Well, the actual painting came from an idea I had, because when people think about the themes, and we hadn't kind of thought about the theme, and the artwork piece that's on the cover was done by an incredible painter in Romania, but it was done a long time before, around about the Empire type of thing. I had this idea for this characterization of Satanas, coming for the end of the world, but in a passive way, like bombs and everything blowing up and the earth cracking and it's on fire and stuff, but in a much more meaningful way, where he's just sauntering towards the end. You see him and he's quite casually coming, and that's it. So that's Armageddon is the last day or the last hour, the last minute, the last second, and not this cacophony of sound, but just passively coming in there, and that's it, you're done. See you later. Get your coat. It's like being fired from a job where there's no screaming, shouting, we'll not be seeing you tomorrow.
It speaks to me very much of Tony's vision of Lucifer, which is the bringer of light. It's not a satanic image in our old style. It's very much more progressive, very much more to do with his understanding of that religion. I hadn't seen it properly until recently, and realised how good a piece of art it is. But it's cool,
When we came to that point of the album, I wanted to make it powerful in that, and because being Luciferian, I think that I wanted to salute to Lucifer, just the light bringing. Don't get me wrong, it's not about everything satanic, but it is about realizing that that is within us, and the power is within us, and that's the idea of Lucifer to me. That's the idea of Satanas. Is not to hide him away, to embrace what he is, because if you embrace the darkness in you, it kind of liberates you because you're aware of it. So, rather than it just jumping up at you, before you know where you are, you're arrested or you've done something really bad. It's like, embrace that, it's all part of who you are, and then you can moderate yourself and you can deal with it. And so that was really important, that image. And, then I remembered I'd done this drawing, we wanted some artwork, and I called him up and I said, hey, did you ever finish? And he went, oh yeah, I did it. And he sent me the artwork, and that was the cover that we've got. And it just blew my mind. I was like, no, that's it. I mean, my sketch wasn't as good as it was, but he just done such a superb job, and the power of the image was massive to me. And as soon as I saw it, again, like, I said that the words kind of come, as it came through and I looked at it, I just said, fucking hail Satanas. And it was like, Ave Satanas. And that was it,
Honestly, when I first saw the artwork, when Tony sent me the artwork, and we'd sort of agreed on the title track of the album, we'd sort of, so we agreed on the album title. John Sazula was adamant it had to be called that. And then when I saw the artwork, I thought, that's perfect. It just, for me, it might sound a bit weird and out there, but it seems like, yet again, for us, the whole thing's went full circle and the stars have aligned again, and the cover fits the artwork, fits the image, it just fits everything. Everything has come together so well, and nothing's been forced. At the end of the day, nothing has been forced. We haven't sat down and said, we need a song like this, we need a song like that, we need artwork like it, we need the artwork to be shocking or this, that. Personally, I think the artwork is quite understated, but it sends out a very powerful message. And I think there's some powerful messages in the lyrics on the album as well. I think everything has come together just right. Now that's just me saying it, And again, you know, when you're so close to a project like this, you can be overcritical and say, oh, we should have done that different, we should have done that different, should have done that different. And I've always said, you know, once you commit something, whether it's artwork or a recorded performance, you've got to be perfectly happy with that. Because once that CD is in the storeroom and once it's on the shelves of the record store, you know, you can't think to yourself, shit, I wish I'd done that solo slightly different. And you can't walk into the record store and take it back off the shelves and say, right, I'm just going to redo this solo. You know, that's it. So that's why I laboured so much over the musical side of it, over the lyrical side of it. And then, like I say, when Tony sent that image through, I just went, that's it. That is got to be the album cover. It's synonymous with us, and I think it's an album cover. It's a piece of art which, you know, without stating Venom Inc. at the top or the title of the album at the bottom, once that image gets out there, people are going to look at that one image and go, Venom Inc. You know, I think it's perfect. Yeah, very pleased with it.